What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa checking back in, and I just want to say thank y'all so much. First things first to the Rich Gang family, and I want to also thank any new supporters that are out here watching. If you are watching and you haven't subbed yet, do not worry because you are already a part of the Rich Gang family, y'all. But again, I just want y'all to know that I'm going to continue to grind out every single build on current gen as well as next gen. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. Now, as you can see by the looks of the title and the screen, the build I'm bringing y'all today is going to be the 3D wing, y'all. Now, I really like this build for a couple of reasons. First off, the defense goes crazy. But even more so, I love the fact that we're going to be able to get those pro dribble moves. So before we even get into it, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, y'all. To the Rich Gang family and all the supporters, go ahead and run up those likes. Now, I'm telling y'all, before we get into the making, there are going to be a couple different versions of this build that you can make. But I'm telling y'all right now, this version, this exact version that I'm bringing y'all is going to be the best possible, y'all. Now, what y'all want to go ahead and do when it comes to the position, we're going to be going with the small forward, y'all. When it comes to the jersey number, go ahead and put number 1 because this is the number 1 version of this build. Now, when it comes to the height, we're going to go with 6'7". When it comes to the weight, we're going to be going with 183, y'all. The reason for that is because anything higher will take a hit on your acceleration, and we do not want that. The wingspan, we're going to go with 7'4". I really love the fact that we're going to get that wingspan. It's going to be pretty long, and when it comes to your body shape, you could go with anything you want, but I'm going to go with build. Now, let's go ahead and get right into the stats, y'all. So, when doing this, let's go ahead and start with the physicals. Do these exactly as I'm showing y'all. We're going to go ahead and put our stamina to exactly 91, y'all. When it comes to our vertical, we're going to be going ahead and doing the same exact thing, putting that at 91 as well. Now, when it comes to your acceleration, we're going to max that out at 84. When it comes to your speed, we are maxing that out as well at 87. Now, when it comes to your finishing, what y'all want to go ahead and do here is you're going to put your driving layup exactly at 84, y'all. If you go anything higher, you risk changing the build name. Now, with the driving dunk, we're going to go ahead and put that at 94. If you go one tick higher, it will change the build name for sure. With the post control, we're going to go ahead and put that maxed out at 79. That's going to give us 11 badges when it comes to your finishing, y'all. Now, I'm telling y'all, this is a really good setup off rip, especially with the little amount of badge points that we have used. Let's go ahead and get into the shooting. Mid-range shot is going to be an 82. When it comes to your three-point shot, go ahead and put that at 84. And when it comes to your free throw, this is all based on preference, but you could go a couple different ways with it. I'm going to put it to where we get exactly 12 shooting badges, and that's going to be the free throw at 77. Now, when it comes to your playmaking, go ahead and put your pass accuracy at 93. When it comes to your ball handle, go with 79. And when it comes to your speed with ball, max it out for sure, y'all. Now, I'm telling y'all, if you go anything higher than what the ball handle is right here at 79, if you go with 80, it will change the build name. So we're going to leave it at that. When it comes to the defense, go ahead and max out your interior defense at 95. Go ahead and put your block at 92. And when it comes to your rebound, go ahead and put your defensive rebound to a 95 and your offensive rebound at 70. Or you could go ahead and put the rest of the ticks back to your offensive rebound and go ahead and put your block back at 93. There's a couple different ways you could go about it. I'm just telling y'all, this is the version I'm going to go with right here. Now, as y'all can see, we get the slashing. We also get the sharpshooting, which is really nice. And we're also going to get the playmaking as well as the lockdown, y'all. Now, to be honest, to be a straight 3D wing build, what I would do is just pick one of the sharpshooting takeovers, and then from there, you could go with any of the lockdown takeovers, y'all. But to just be straight OP on offense, you could really pick the slashing one, and that's really going to be something special. For me, I would go with extreme clamps or enhanced jump shot contest, because I feel like these are two of the better takeovers. I'm going to go with that right here. And as you can see, y'all, we have made the legit 3 and D wing, y'all. I love the fact that we get comparisons of LeBron James. This build reminds me a little bit of the Miami Heat LeBron James. But again, let's go ahead and check out what this build is going to look like once we hit 99. So, something to consider when you get this build to 99, as well as max it out with Gym Rat. You're going to get your stamina boosted to 99 as well as a 99 vertical, so that's really good right there. When it comes to your acceleration, you're going to get a 92. Your speed is going to be up to 93. Your defensive rebound will be 99. Your offensive rebound will be 74. Your block is going to go up to 97. Perimeter defense as well is going to be 99. And when it comes to your speed with ball, that's going to be 91. When it comes to your ball handle, that's at 83. 3-point shot will be an 88. Mid-range shot will be an 86. And we're going to have a 98 driving dunk. 83 post control. I'm telling y'all, these are literally some of the best builds that I'm putting out for y'all, especially the versions and the way that I'm doing it. So when it comes to the badges for your finishing, first you want to go ahead and put on Posterizer on Hall of Fame. That is an essential badge for any build that could get it on Hall of Fame. I'm also going to put on Bronze Lob City Finisher because of the fact that I do not want to struggle when it comes to getting those alley-oop animations and contact dunks. Again, the rest of the way you could go with what you want, but I'm just trying to give y'all some ideas and what some of the better badge setups might be when it comes to these builds. Now, when it comes to the shooting, y'all, what you want to go ahead and do is put on deep threes on gold as well as Hot Zone Hunter on gold. From there, you could do anything you want. I like Corner Specialist on Hall of Fame as well as Catch and Shoot on bronze or silver. And from there, you could put on Green Machine on bronze. Or you could drop down your Corner Specialist to gold as well as silver and put all of these last 3 badges all on silver. It's going to come down to what y'all want to do and what you're most comfortable with. But again, there's so many variations that you could go with when it comes to doing this. Now, when it comes to the defense, y'all, what you want to go ahead and do is first things first, put on for animation purposes, Chase Down Artist as well as Rim Protector. You could go with bronze for both of them or Hall of Fame, y'all. There's no wrong way about going about this. For now, I'm going to go with Hall of Fame, but for sakes of the video, you can go with bronze, and then from there you could go with Intimidator on Hall of Fame as well as Clamps on Hall of Fame. I really do like Tireless Defender because I feel like it's a really OP badge in the park. Even in the rec and pro-am, y'all, I'm telling y'all, for those 5-minute quarter games, it's really effective. Ankle Braces is another badge that you really can consider. Pogo Stick as well. It's really going to come down to your personal preference. I feel like Rebound Chaser is another safe badge that you could go with. But again, there was no wrong setup that you could put on as long as it's making sets with the attributes that you put on. Now, I'm telling y'all, for this last badge, you could honestly go anywhere. Ankle Braces is one I'm going to go ahead and leave on. And from there, let's go ahead and get right into the playmaking, y'all. So what y'all want to go ahead and do here is first put on Quick First Step on gold. From there, we're going to go ahead and put on Handles for Days on Hall of Fame. Now, we have a good amount of badges remaining. Now, there are a couple different ways you could go about doing this because of the fact that this build can be made to purely help out your teammates if you throw on floor general as well as dimer. Or you could go the route of trying to help yourself out a little bit more with Hall of Fame Unpluckable as well as Hall of Fame Bailout. But again, there's so many different routes that you could go, especially with all the Hall of Fame badges that you could put on. There is no telling to what you could do with this build. But I really like downhill to go hand in hand with the finishing that we have. But there's a couple different ways you could go about it. Like you could go half and half with putting on badges that are going to purely help out you. And then another half with putting on badges that are going to help out your teammates. This build is one of my more favorite builds. Yes, because of the name, but because of the setups that we could run with. There's literally no telling what any of the builds that I'm going to put out will be able to do, especially when the build is in the right hands. Now let's go ahead and go with a couple different setups here, because I feel like if you really put your mind to it and try out different setups with your personal playstyle, I feel like you're really going to make a dominant build, especially if you know how to make it the right way, y'all. That's really going to be one thing that we're going to all take into account. But as you can see, we're going to go with the setup of 11, 12, 25, and 22. If y'all watch this entire video through, I just want to say thank y'all so much to the Rich Gang family, y'all, for always showing up and showing out. I just want y'all to know I'm so thankful to be a part of y'all day. But man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, y'all. To the Rich Gang family and all the supporters, run up those likes. Be sure to share it with your family and friends. And last but not least, turn on post notices so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.